Screw,
Um,
screw you, Foxhound. I don't even know
Moose to
you.
465.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know him.
Yeah,
That's
you do.
pretty much it.
I hope not.
He'll figure out who it is eventually, Vectron, so he will.
Oh, never mind. I know who it is. Sorry, I figured it out who it is.
Who is it?
It's what's his name?
What's his name?
Yeah,
You're right. It's what's his name.
Yeah,
yeah.
what's his name is exactly
I'm
it.
not. I'm not gonna say his name in public.
Okay.
I was going to give a hint, but then I realized you probably don't speak enough German to actually know the right answer.
No, I know who it is. Okay, enough distracting. I'm gonna try and do a better job of jumping at the cooldown. Too much alt tabbing.
Texas Pete in this chat?
He was.
The AOS, is he?
He is. He's a proud member of the AOS.
I just double checking so I didn't give him the wrong thing.
Are you just giving him? You just giving everyone IPC tags now?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean,
Oh,
Mosher's happy to be IPC, you know.
yeah, that's
Service
fine.
crash?
Servers crashed. What? I'm still
That's what I'm
jumping.
asking.
No. Ian, are you still here? Is Ian still here? No, he's not.
No?
Oh man, we were supposed to have someone
We're
from.
going on to Null next, were we?
Yeah, we were moving on to Null next, and I was like, well,
Alright,
Ian's from
me.
Null. Let's do it.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, I'm
Hi
from
there.
Null,
Terrorist.
and we're
How you
awesome.
doing?
We're an awesome group. Null. We're based in LTT 4961, Conway City. We're a cool group. We have a Google Plus. Link will be given soon. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm
look. Vectron, were you in RTS that night? I said there was a drone floating around outside.
Outside your house?
Yeah,
they're
well, it's
watching
not
you.
directly
It's the SDC. They're coming for you for all those times you
there,
killed them.
Like, Nexi once said he was intimidated by standing beside men, so I'd like to see him come to my house.
See what it feels like to stand next to a boy?
Oh. Correct. I swear that's a drone, like, but whatever. I'll go grind my tinfoil hat out. On the topic of Thargoids, Stephen, have you been abducted yet?
Not yet. So far, so good. But if I
Expect Stephen to
was,
come
would
back.
I say it?
I don't know. You'd probably be like Russell out of Independence Day, you know, a drunk redneck.
Thank you. I'm from Florida, you know.
I know. I've been to the Sunshine State, so.
You have?
Hmm.
Where?
Near Cape Canaveral.
Oh yeah, yeah. Did you watch a launch?
No, sadly, but it was getting ready to go. I think there was one on the launch pad. Kind of disappointed me because I found all that kind of stuff pretty cool, you know.
I've gone to see a launch about 7 times.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
Not gonna
Florida.
make me jealous. It's
I'm
not
Florida
gonna
man. I've been to a launch 7 times and only twice has it actually launched.
work.
Almost always there's some sort of weather issue. They have to delay or some sort of fuel pump tank nonsense.
What was that one recently that blew up?
There was a couple
I
that
can't
blew up
remember.
recently. There was a SpaceX
Yeah.
Falcon 9 that blew up. There was a Russian one that blew up
Yeah.
and those were both on takeoff.
Russians
Yeah.
never blow up.
Russians had good rockets back in the
Yeah,
day.
they still have good rockets, but
Yeah.
I mean it's the Russians actually launch a ton of rockets, so you're gonna have failures here and there.
And their rocket technology back whenever the space
It's
race was a
quite
thing was
good.
pretty.
It's quite good. Actually, their engine technology was better than ours.
Yeah, that's all that captured German stuff from the war, probably. Their jet engines and their rocket engines they got from their test sites.
Yeah,
Very
so
interesting
they went a
stuff.
different direction. They would use smaller engines that were more finely tuned, and we would just go for the large engines that were simpler.
You went for America. You know, you did the American style. Bigger is better.
Yeah. But there's this perception in the West that like the Russians have all this, their garbage stuff, and well, it may be because their general economy of state was really bad, but they certainly put a lot of good stuff into their space program.
Had some good tanks as well.
Yeah.
So they have made that new tank, that Armada thing.
A nude tank? What?
Yeah, they're replacing the T90 with a something Armada, the T14 or something. I think it does like 40 miles an hour forward and backward.
That's pretty good.
Interesting design.
Yeah, a lot of tanks these days, if you look at some of the improvements, certainly speed has been a huge difference. You now see tanks that can do mid 40 mile per hours, and back in the day it used to be only in the mid 20s.
That's all. It's because we shifted from heavy tanks to the MBTs. Heavy tanks too expensive to produce. Why not get something that performs like a medium tank and you know, punches as hard as a heavy?
Yeah.
Next will be in mechs or something.
Well, the need for design is a lot different because you'd think that most is tank versus tank warfare back in the day, but now actually it's more of as a mobile command platform and how would you say support unit for urban warfare or asymmetric warfare. And so the priorities they have on the design are a lot different. So if this were Star Trek V, I'd be at the center of the galaxy by now.
Hmm.
Going across the Great Barrier that exists there.
Just make sure you don't accidentally end up in the Delta Quadrant.
The Delta Quadrant, yeah.
Ah, damn it! Iceland lost.
They did
5-2.
to France.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
embarrassing.
So now France, Germany in the semis.
That's going to be interesting.
I don't know if it's embarrassing for Iceland to lose.
I
mean,
know.
it would be.
It's more like, well, look, I was rooting for Iceland to win. I know we have a couple of Germans in chat, but when it came to the Euros, you guys really should have beat us in Northern Ireland more than 1-0. I'm telling you. Michael McGovern is a really, really good goalkeeper.
Yeah, but I think the idea was to make sure that Northern Ireland was defeated by less than the last time they met England.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kirby's
the
here.
thing-
England did shocking as a small team that's never really been in a competition like that before. I think we did pretty well, you know. Same
Yeah,
with
but
Iceland and all the other teams.
Yeah, but what I mean is the last time England ran into Germany, they got their asses handed to them. So Germany looked at that and thought, well, let's give the Northern Irish confidence a boost here by only defeating them 1-0.
I don't know, 13 attempts on target, and only one of them went in. It's pretty.
Yeah, but that's also 12 attempts at targeting the
Oops.
goalkeeper. That's a pretty good
I've been
statistic.
watching the German Italian match was pretty in the penalty shootout. You couldn't make it up. Like Italy missed, Germany missed, Italy scores, Germany scores.
Yeah, I died like 10 times or so.
That's basically just Germany going, anything you can do, we can do better.
I don't know that run up the Italian did. Did anyone see that run up he did, the striker or whatever, and he like did this exaggerated jog up to the ball and then just completely missed.
What happens if you actually? What happens if you, in a penalty situation, try to hit the ball but actually miss the fucking ball?
As long as you don't hit it, I think you can take it again.
Yeah, I mean, people would probably laugh at you, and you would look like a mighty fool. But
Like Cristiano Ronaldo when he bounced the ball off the post. Oh dear.
There are certain benefits to being on Kerbin that make the space program a lot easier than it is for any.
The fact that carbon's like tiny
Yeah.
compared to Earth.
Pretty much. I mean, that makes it a lot easier.
Kerbal Space Program's a fantastic game. You can get a mod that makes it real, like Earth and stuff.
yeah,
you can get
they're-
our solar system.
There are different realism mods, yeah, including that.
I haven't actually tried it before, but something I was interested in.
Whoa! Route planning is getting interesting here.
I think I should take a break from. If only you had that liberty, Stephen.
The what?
Taking a break from Elite.
Okay. Good luck to
Exactly
you.
do that in a minute yourself, can you?
I can't do that. I
Could
have,
have paid some Chinese guy to do it for you, like. Just do that in
That's-
Eve, you know.
that's true.
Anyone in here played Eve online? Dirty word.
Yeah, you're not supposed to mention other. I mean, Kerbal's fair, but you're not
I don't know, it
supposed
could be worse. I could have said Star Citizen, you know.
to.
Hello, I'm salty.
That's the word you're never supposed to mention.
I enjoy trash talking that game, and it's gonna be the end of me because I guarantee it'll come out or something and wreck me.
I've heard bad things. I've
Realistically,
heard bad
probably
things. I also it's to some extent it's inescapably pay to play, and that's ridiculous.
Oh yes, that's the one thing I hate about it is that you could just buy like. First of all, who spends
I think you mean pay to
$18,000
win.
in chips?
Pay to yeah, pay to play. Pay to play is yeah, okay, pay to win.
It is though, because there's an economy for the game, or at least there's going to be. Kind of like like Elite, you get credits and that. I'm not sure what the currency's gonna be, but call them
Is-
Star Citizen
Is,
credits. Sorry.
Do you know that Elite Dangerous is pay to win?
Uh-oh, here
with
we go.
engineers in PvP, technically, yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna talk about how the paint jobs help you.
Paint job.
And
to
do you
help
know
you.
what? When the pay to win is actually a thing?
When?
When you actually can't get thing with a playing.
No, but that's why I said
That's
to
it.
some extent. But the fact is you get a fast you get a fast paced end track by paying, and that shouldn't be.
The only time the paint jobs were ever an issue was in the last patch when the meta was silent running builds, because everyone would have been with a black paint job,
oh
and
yeah,
they're
Yeah.
so hard to see.
Yes.
But now it's not as bad, but it was really, really awful because
I
Yes,
think
we
that
had
my
to, like,
yellow
swing.
paint job gives me a huge advantage.
no, okay.
yeah. People think you're a coward or that you piss yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Or they see it
Especially
and
with
they
those
close
D-class
and they
stuff,
can't
D-class
stop
shit,
laughing
you know?
and their eyes close. And then I shoot them.
Yeah, and it's not fair to have people think that you're pissing yourself when in actuality you should be flying a brown ship instead.
Also,
Well,
do you
one-
know
one
that,
doesn't preclude
Elite
the other,
Dangerous
but-
wouldn't be a thing if there wouldn't be a Star Citizen?
Well, that's debatable.
Elite existed way
better.
before that, and yeah.
Well,
Nah,
free
Elite
answer.
That's not what he
Dangerous.
means.
Actually, one could argue that I mean, okay, what he means is that Braben made the decision if he didn't see that there was a success in the groundswell of support for a future.
Yeah, and also the Kickstarter campaign went really slow until Star Citizen fans started pitching in.
Well, one could
already
also
wasted
say
enough
in the
of their
long
money.
term that if it had started, that without Star Citizen there wouldn't be a splitting of money. Splitting
But
isn't even
I
a fair
don't
statement.
mind.
They get like 80